Okay. All right. Good morning. This is just a pop-up live. My schedule's so crazy. I never know when I'm going to be doing anything. And so my husband went out to put out hay for the cows, and I just had a few minutes, and I was trying to get this little thing put together. So I think that we'll just chat just a few minutes, not long, while he's out and about. I've got some pieces here I'm going to sew together. And then I've got to get up and do some housework and some other things. But until then, I'll chat with you, just me by myself for a few minutes. And what are you gals working on today? You got something you're working on? I took my tangle down that was up there and put it in a box, but I'm going to get back to it. This one was just kind of fun to work on. Like I told you, it's a little Moda Love Charm quilt. And it's going to be 32 by 32 finish. But I just thought it was going to be cute. Is there too much of a glare on that? There we go. Just like that. Good morning, Nancy. Good morning, Ginger. Let's just chat and sew or just sit and do something for a few minutes together. Where's my coffee cup? I need to get my coffee cup. I think I've had one cup this morning. Need to have some more. I got up, I had coffee. I've been down to the barn to milk the cow. I made my husband breakfast. And he's, like I told you, he's gone to put hay out for the cows. And so I thought I'm going to sit and sew just for a few minutes. Not long. Let me see. We'll get some more pieces here. Still trying to get all these put together, and I don't want to get them too far from where they go, or I'll get all confused. Y'all have that problem too? Let's see. Let me get my little tail here. I could move you if you want to watch me sew. Can you see what? I've got to get that quilt finished and sent off, and it still needs that label, but it's on my to-do list today. And I'm just putting some of these together. I've kind of got a little chain thing going here, a little chain thing going. They are a pretty color, aren't they? It's called, from a little charm pack called Juliet. And it didn't sell, so I just decided one day I was going to bring it to the house and cut it up and sew it up. But then the way the pieces went together, I wondering, see that one right there? I think we could take these little charm pieces and make a cute little block. If we have some little flying geese and them 4 places where I hadn't finished, wouldn't that be cute? Don't you think? Yeah, I hadn't done much on this channel the last few days. The reason I decided we'd just go live for a few minutes so you wouldn't forget I had this channel too. Or I wouldn't forget I had this channel. But if we took up there on that one right there, if those are 4.5, and then let me see what it would look like. I'll have to put these back. Let me take this one. But if you took these little pieces and then put them like right there, and then another one here and here and here, wouldn't that make it? That'd make a simple and quick and easy block. It'd be pretty big, wouldn't it? I think so. I may do that with some scraps because it's just too easy. Let me put this back where it goes. Oh my, I've lost its spot now. Is that right? Is that right? I'm going to confuse me and you both. Good morning. Let's see who we got. We got Linda Brookshire. Good morning, Linda. I'm just hanging out here with you for a few minutes. Just me and y'all. Good morning, Tessa House. Good morning, Jean. And And how are you ladies? Get another piece sewed here. I'm not sure if I can keep what I'm doing straight and read and talk at the same time without making some kind of mistake. Let's see. But I'll try not to. But if I make a mistake, I've got my seam ripper and I'll just fix it. And another new project I started is these. Are those part of my colors? That's going to be my 4-color star. And I pressed some of them, and then I quit pressing them, and I jumped from one thing to the other, in case y'all hadn't noticed. And in a little bit, I'll jump up and run to the kitchen to do something. And I need to do some laundry today. They're saying we're going to have rain, so I need to catch up on some laundry. There's no reason that I'm not behind other than I just hadn't been working on it. So I've got a pretty big pile of laundry. Let's see, today's Monday, but I'm not going to wash the sheets this morning because I washed them last Thursday or Friday. Isn't that what you do? Wash your sheets on Monday, but not if you've done them the latter part of the week before. So, oh, May. All right, where'd that thing go? Here it is. I've cleaned up my table and all my scraps got picked up. So now I don't have very many scraps to pick up and sew on to. I'm using the same one till I find me some more. I do too, Nancy. It's going to be almost 90 today. Did you hear the weather this morning? Almost 90. Good morning, Rhonda. Rhonda, are you doing okay this morning still? Let's see. That one will go. Let me get this one. Figure out how this one went again. Now, how did that go? Like that. I'm going to put it back on here now. Nest them seams. Yeah, like Nancy's. Good morning, Rhonda. Hope you're feeling good today. I know. Rhonda gave us a little bit of scare with her blood pressure. And Rhonda, I'll let you in on a little secret. Nancy's a nurse. You know, we have several of y'all that come through this channel are nurses and know about medical stuff. Not me. I just have to try to stay healthy, so because I know nothing about doctoring or nothing. Rhonda says I'm feeling better and calling your doctor. I think that would be a good idea. And see what he tells you. I took my machine apart last night. I took this part off. I opened up the box all the way underneath it, way under here, and I've kind of put a bunch of oil on it. Took this little plate off the top and put oil down in it. And then when I went to put the plate back on there, I missed getting the little bobbin hook thing in the right place. And then it wasn't so. So I had to take this off again and put it in there again. I finally got all the pieces back where they went. But it took me a couple of tries. I kept missing just one little thing, not having it right. Nancy says those meds can be tricky. I bet they can. Hadn't pressed those seams yet, so I'm trying to push them the way that I want them to go. Should have been doing more pressing as I went along, but I was just trying to hurry on this little thing. There's one more little section. I think I'm going to right here to this little iron and do just a little ironing on it before I put it up on the wall. Might make it easier on me next time. Because those seams are not pressed. Let me see which way they're going. And careful, I've got them, those seams going every which way. Let me fix that one. Now, turn it over and do this side. That looks better, don't it? Now, let's see. Who we got? Good morning, Mary Webb. And Jean says, have to bring my machine in today to be cleaned. I miss, oh, I know, don't you miss it? You said sometimes you don't even want to sew on them till you can't, and then you want to, don't you? This one, let's see, that piece will go right there. These are not sewed together, so I've got to get this row right here. That one's almost done. But you know what? I think I'm going to sew these two together. I'll sew a big piece, then I'll go back to that bottom section. And I don't do a whole lot of pinning if I can get it to do right without the pins. I've got to decide somehow something needs to go around this thing. But I don't know what I need to put around it. It needs some kind of little border though, don't it? How long does it take to be clean? Jean, will it be gone very long? Maybe that's when you need to catch up on some housework, Jean, or your machine's not there. But I don't enjoy housework. That's not something I enjoy doing. All right, this little quilt, this little top here. Let me show you. I'm halfway. I'm halfway there. See? I'll probably look at it and see something wrong with it. Some of those colors look white, but they're just kind of light. But I had to use what was in the little charm pack. I think I'll press that part too. That's before I go any further. And I think I'm going to put it on the quilt machine and quilt it. It'll be teeny tiny, but to me, I can't machine quilt. I've got on the sewing machine. I've got to take it to the long arm. I'm gonna put this one back on the wall, up here in its spot. My little, I'm getting too big for my space back here. Don't have room to move. All right, I'm going to take these down one at a time and sew them together so I don't get them turned around. It usually takes a couple of days. You got a Janome. You have a fancy machine, Jean. Gotta let that slip almost. All right, I'm gonna grab this next set. Line them up, but y'all know how to sew. I'm preaching to the choir if I try to show you guys what I'm doing. Get my exercise of reaching, won't I? And jumping up and down. And get that one. Now, about got them all sewed together enough that they won't get turned wrong. They don't get a whole row sewed together wrong. Oh, it's not one of those fancy computerized ones. Well, I don't think we have to have them fancy computerized ones anyway. Do you? I think sometimes you sew just as much on a plain simple one as you do a fancy computerized. I guess that little brother that I sew on the fancy computerized, but it's a brother, not one of those fancy name brands. But I don't sew on it as much as I do this little featherweight. My little scraps getting too many strings. It keeps a catching on one of them. Good morning, Kim Burris. She says hi to all of you guys. Yep. We clipped that little string. I told you it kept all them strings on there. They keep all them strings. It keeps getting hung up in the little foot. Oh, there's Randy. Good morning, Randy. And he's waiting on his truck. Are they loading it up, Randy? Oh, you're washing your truck. Now, where did I throw that little piece? Even though it's got strings on it, I need it. Go that, turn it that way. And y'all that have been in my kitchen, I'm still gonna someday make me a little wall hanging to go over that sink. But it probably needs to be coffee cups or coffee pots or something farm theme. And Randy's saying, and y'all are saying hi to Kim. And was Kim not feeling well? Put this one back up here. You know what? I think I'm gonna sew them. I think I'm gonna sew these two together. Cut them strings. They're hanging again. You know, I told you the other day that my 16-year-old grandson had gotten the old truck that belonged to my dad, and they loaded it on a trailer and took it over there, and he's been cleaning it up. He sent me some pictures yesterday of cleaning it because he'd been sitting down in the field for over 6 years, but he's real excited about it, and I think it'll run. Daddy was the only owner. And they got to laughing the other day. They was calling it Roy. Well, we've moved old Roy, so. But it's a 2002 Z71, but got 100. I think it had 112,000 miles when Daddy got down and couldn't drive it anymore. Let's see. Good morning, So Terry. Hi. It's supposed to be hot and that here too, Kim. It's going to get about 90 today, and wind's going to blow. And of course, we're still got high fire danger. All right, got me one more corner done. All right, I got to get. Oh, those are not sewed together. Let me get these. My chair's squeaking. Squeaky chair. I told my husband that one of these mornings that I'm going to take the live camera and we're going to go put out hay with him for the cows. But not today. We're going to wait till the weather's better. What we're going to do. All right. What's that? How's that one go? Make sure I don't get it wrong. I'm sure going to mess these up with y'all watching me is what I'm going to do. Kim says our forecast is for upper 80s and wind gusts 40 to 50 today and tomorrow and rain on Wednesday. I know that's our forecast too down here where I'm at in Arkansas. I bet it's been 2 months since we've had any rain. All right, I better double check them by my little chart. Make sure I hadn't got them turned around. That looks right. Good morning, Donna Armstrong. Good morning, Cheryl. Cheryl, I'm just popping on here for a few minutes. Look, I've done been on here 25. But I'm gonna see if I can't get these put together before I go, since I'm gonna sit here anyway. Y'all gonna have to sit here. Y'all gonna have to listen to me ramble for just a few minutes. Now tomorrow, my friend Deborah is coming tomorrow to quilt her heart bar jello on my long arm. So I'll be up there tomorrow. But I'll see about doing the it's not StreamYard anymore, the Restream up there tomorrow while she's working. I'll think about it. And tonight will be our ice cream party. And I'm having pumpkin ice cream, and I've never had pumpkin ice cream before, but that's what I'm having. So y'all get your ice cream, go someplace to a dollar store or something, pick you up some today. Oh, but Randy said he couldn't have ice cream. And then my little shop will be open again Wednesday. So any of y'all want to come and visit, come Wednesday to the shop. Cheryl's got her label on this quilt, so that's number 27 is 100% done. Now on to 28. Cheryl. I'm not going to be in no quilt competition with you. You'd beat us all. Oh, you know what, Cheryl? I may have 27 started. Does that count? That may not count, though. They have to be finished before they count, don't they? That is amazing. Ain't that amazing, Nancy? The way she just whips them things out. I kind of get tired of one and start another one. I'll see a pattern or some fabric and just have to get to going on more than one. Cheryl is amazing on the quilts. This little old bitty thing here, it's not even going to count for nothing because it's so small. But I'm about ready to have all the pieces put together. Making my bottom half to it now. Alexandria, hello. Hi, everyone. How's everyone doing? I think they're doing pretty good. They're full of piss and vinegar, Alexandria. Y'all heard that, hadn't you? Kim, we have annual inspection on Wednesday, so I'm cleaning a lot. Still have oven and refrigerator to get done, but those two are regular anyway. Yeah, and y'all say hi to Alexandria, like Mary Webb and Kim are. Hope I don't run out of bobbin or something on this last seam. Here is my bottom section to that little wall hanging. Let me get that thing off there. Let's see. We got Kathy Bruton. Good morning. And who did I say? I missed somebody. Mary Wilson. Did I miss Mary Wilson? Hello, Mary Wilson. If I missed you, I'm sorry, because sometimes I'm looking down at what I'm doing and missing the chat. And there's a few of you in here. Let me get this part sewed, and then I'm probably going to get off here and go do something else. Like I told you, I need to get some laundry going hung on the line before the rain gets here. Gene, send me some of that heat up here. Only getting up to the 60s in northern Illinois. Oh, it's still summertime down here. We had frost, and we even had a freeze that killed everything, and then it gets back up to 90s. And no rain for, I bet you, 2 months. Line it up here. And Alexandria says, hi, Mary Webb. Hi, Kim. Hi, Kathy and Cheryl. I'll be back to chat with y'all again later today, but let me get this sewed and held up. And then I've got to get up from the sewing machine. Can't stay here all day. Hello, Miriam. Hi, she says hi from Florida. Hello. Y'all welcome her in. We're just chatting for a few minutes, Miriam. It's so nice. It's Mary Webb. It's so nice. All the heat is finally done. Only supposed to be mild 60s today. Yeah, I remember, Mary Webb, when you was telling us how awful your temperatures were in California where you was. I remember that. Kim, when going through fabric, I found a bunch of orphan squares and blocks, so stack them together and we'll make a lap quilt later. I'm taking a lot to the thrift stores. Lined up. Don't want to lose my points. I ain't careful, I'll lose the points on these things. I don't want to do that. Pay attention to what I'm doing here. Just got a little bit more to go. Stop and flip them the way that they need to go. That's it. Now it needs a good pressing, but I'm fixing to show you what I got. There. Did I get it right? Did I miss something? Let me look at it. I think I made a mistake. Let me see if I can find it. Did I make a mistake? I think I did. I did. I see a mistake. That's what I get for trying to hurry. Let's see where it is, though. I think it's right here in the very middle. It is. All right. I messed up trying to talk to you guys. This one right here ought to be pointed into the center right there to make a square. And that's wrong. I've got to get my seam ripper and take that out and fix it. I think I'm going to do it right now. Well, I still got to have to rip out quite a bit. That's aggravating. It's all y'all's fault. If I hadn't been talking, I wouldn't have done that. I wouldn't have messed it up if I hadn't been on here trying to carry on conversation and sew at the same time. Can I blame y'all? Nah, it's my fault. I did that one all on my own. But I think I'm just gonna go. I'm gonna go in there and rip there, and there, and then sew it back in there. It's Mary's fault. Yeah, Mary. If Marilyn was in here, it'd be Marilyn's fault, wouldn't it? Hello, Susan Munger. She's working on a Christmas tree skirt. Mary Wilson, Minnesota. Oh, is it Mary's fault? It's my fault. I wasn't paying attention when I was on here talking too much. But it's fixable. It's fixable. Just going to take me a little bit of time. And next time you see it, maybe I'll have it fixed. I got to figure out how to start ripping in the middle there. Maybe I go out here. I think I had my stitches pretty short, so I can't hardly get under one. Maybe that's now it's going. See, I'm not perfect, never have been perfect, and never will be perfect. None of us are. If we didn't make mistakes, we wouldn't be human. We just hope they're little mistakes sometimes and not big ones. Okay. It's not cooperating with me. Get up here. It's not cooperating. Where did it go? Now I've lost it. Got to keep my eye on it or I'll be ripping out the wrong one. That happened, Jean. That happens to me a lot, and not even talking to anyone. Now there's good morning, Marilyn. Marilyn's in here now. Yeah, Marilyn, we just saying your name, and here you come in to visit with us. And Judy Johnson working on three peekaboo car seat covers for my new great grandbabies coming in November, December, and January. Oh, you got new grandbabies. Don't you love them grandbabies? I kept my littlest granddaughter for a little while yesterday. Her mama and the older granddaughter went shopping. She took her with her and left the baby with me. And we had fun. She's a little over, what is she, 12, a year and 8 months now, maybe. And she's just starting to try to talk a lot. You can't understand part of what she says, but she gets excited about chickens. She gets excited when she sees the cows. She calls talking to the doggies. All right. You know what? I'm going to get off here now because Terry's back from haying them cows, and I was only going to talk to you while he was gone doing that. So I'll see y'all later. I'll at least see you at the ice cream party this evening. But I'll go see how Terry's morning's been out doing those chores. See y'all later. Bye for now.